As the United Workers' Party in St. Lucia gears up for its upcoming town hall meetings, leader Allen Chastanet faced questions from a reporter about his party's international connections, specifically its affiliation with the U.S. Republican Party through the International Democratic Union, with Donald Trump, the leading Republican candidate, becoming the first former U.S. president to be convicted of a felony. Chastanet was asked about his thoughts on Trump.
The leading Republican candidate is the first ever president was convicted. In many ways, the United Workers' Party and the Republican Party could be considered sister parties. What are your thoughts on the former president? One may consider your brother at arms being convicted of felonies in U.S. court.
That's an issue with him and the citizenry of America and their own laws. The fact is that my understanding is that he's going to appeal, but I'm not here to defend any individual's actions. I can only account for United Workers' Party.
Chastanet made it clear that he doesn't involve himself in other countries' politics and that each party within the IDU is responsible for its own actions.
So we are, unlike many other political parties, affiliated to different parties. We share values, but the individual running of those parties are those parties. If in fact any political party is in breach of the values and the standards we've set, then I would imagine that that party would be kicked out by the IDU, because you're talking about the International Democratic Union, which is long established. Margaret Thatcher, Ronald Reagan, has a long pedigree of great leaders that have been members of it. So I'm not so sure you can hold United Workers' Party accountable for that. I mean, I don't get involved in other countries' politics at all. So like the statement that was put out by the leaders of the opposition yesterday, where there is a common issue, we will speak. But I don't, and I think that the press statement is very fair. It doesn't get into the individual circumstances in any one of the countries. But we all, as IDU members, believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law.
The UWP leader has roundly rejected the derisory label Tropical Trump, recently applied to him by Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Keith Rowley. When asked if he was a Trump supporter, Chastanet dismissed the question as irrelevant.
When you went to Trinidad, the Prime Minister, Mr. Rowley, he would have thrown a swipe at you. That was carried by the media, calling it Tropical Trump. Quite funny characterization. But would you consider yourself a Trump supporter, Mr. Chastanet?
A Trump supporter?
Yeah.
What difference does it make? And in fact, when Mr. Rowley made his comments, I was very saddened at the fact that he had not recognized that I was there meeting with the leader of the opposition of Trinidad. And my comments were about his responsibility as a lead prime minister for security. So I, again, did not react to it because I saw that as their own local politics. And as a politician, you stay away from it. Some politicians come here and get involved in local politics on the advisement of their local parties.
The comparison between Chastanet and former U.S. President Donald Trump isn't new. Critics have drawn parallels since both leaders swept to power in 2016, citing their business backgrounds and campaign promises. However, Chastanet has consistently rebuffed these comparisons. 7 years ago, Chastanet argued that his extensive public sector experience set him apart from Trump.